Hi everyone, this is Bonnie from Backward Story, and welcome to another edition of Mad About Nails. This week I went all spotty-dotty on my nails and put a lot of spots down the side to create an interesting design that doesn't encompass the entire nail and just part of it. And I really like the way it came out. I've been getting a lot of compliments this past week. It's been about a week since I put this on, and I have no chipping at all right now, and I think a lot of that is due to my new base coat and top coat, so I'm going to share that with you today. And I also want to share one of my new favorite polishes with you, which is this brown base coat I'm using. This is the second week in a row that I'm wearing this as a base coat. I actually put together an entire video last week, and I didn't run with it because I decided to do this again, and I actually like this better than my previous design, but I'll show you a couple of pictures from that too, so you can see just how much I like this, and it's such a great color. So I'm going to show you everything I used to create this. First, I used a new base coat that I have. It is Bonder by Orly, and I've heard so many great things about this. It comes in a container like this, and it's a rubberized base coat for lasting adhesion. So I decided to try it out, and I've had some really good luck with it, so I definitely recommend that. I'm sure that's part of why my nail polish is lasting so long. Last week, when I took the brown off that I had on before, it had been a week and a half, and I had barely any chipping. So all of those pictures were from a week and a half of use, which is pretty incredible, pretty long lasting. I have no chipping at all right now, and it's been a week, so I think I can get at least a week and a half out of this too. And I forget if it's the Bonder or the top coat, but one of them said it can last up to 2 weeks, and they really live up to that expectation, which is fabulous, I think, because I don't have to do my nails as frequently. So yeah, I started out with the Bonder, and then my base coat, I used 2 coats of Prince Charming by Orly. This is one of my new favorite colors. It's just absolutely beautiful, and you can hear the birds in the background agreeing, I guess. But it's so nice, and I think part of what I like so much about it is the brown has kind of a purplish tint to it, so it's like slightly purple, but it's, you know, all brown. And I had almost bought the OPI version of this brown, and it was called You Don't Know Jock, I think. And when I looked online later, it said that it had a reddish tint to it, and there was another OPI that had a yellowish tint to it. So this one has like a purplish tint to it, I think, and I like it the best. I think I like it better than I would have if I had gotten You Don't Know Jock or whatever the other OPI one had been. I don't know, I'm enamored with it. It's a beautiful cream. It goes on cleanly. I am only wearing cream colors until the wedding right now, and after this comes off, I'm actually only wearing single colors and no designs at all because I have too much nail polish on my fingers right now, so this will be a little harder to remove, and I want my nails to be as long as possible because I'm going to get a professional manicure before the wedding, and I'd rather use my real nails because I've been working so hard to grow them out. You can see they're getting a little longer. My thumb is pretty long. This finger's pretty long. I think this thumb's longish, but some of my nails are still pretty short because they broke recently. But if I can get them to grow nicely, I don't need to get fake nails and destroy all of my hard work while still getting a really nice glamorous, I guess, manicure. So after this, it's just 1 coat colors. I just couldn't resist putting on the dots for the bridal shower and stuff, so I liked it a lot. And then for the dots, I used OPI in, can't find my Czechbook, and it's spelled CZECH book, and that's like the country, and this is from the Euro collection that came out this past spring, so it should be available near you. And the Orly Prince Charming is part of the regular collection, so you can definitely find that anywhere. And then the for the little brown dots and for the stripes that I use on my accent finger in last week's manicure that you'll see in those pictures, I used E.L.F. in Desert Haze. And this is something I got for Christmas. It was a package of like I don't know, 10, 15, something like that, nail polishes. And, excuse me, at first I thought that it was just a Christmas brand named E.L.F, but it actually stands for eyes, lips, face, I believe. So, I don't know if this is part of the permanent collection, if this was just special for the holidays or what. But they sell like this kind of pale brown everywhere. Tan, I guess. But, so you can get that kind of color anywhere. I would have gotten it from a different brand if I didn't already have the little one. When you're making dots, you want to use a dotting tool, or you can use like a toothpick, or you can make your own dotting tools. You don't have to get a set. I got this for my birthday last year, and it was from Amazon, and it was, I don't know, under $5, I think, and it came with 5 tools, and you have a different size dot on each end, and they range from really tiny, like this is my tiniest one, and sometimes I like to use this instead of a detail brush because it's just so tiny and sharp, and it does a lot for me. And you can have some really big dots as well. So you have various sizes, and I think I used 3 different ends when making this. So I have a big dot, a medium dot, and a little dot. And I have this really cool paint palette. It's like what the artists use, that came from Michael's or AC Moore's or something. It was like $1, and I haven't cleaned it yet, but you can just put a little drop down of what you want, and then, you know, go into it and dot it onto your fingers instead of trying to get the dotting tool into the nail polish itself, because that can get messy. And you can reapply that as much as you need to. Just put a drop or 2 in there and then get going. So I'm going to be using this a lot for nail art, and it was only $1, so I would recommend getting something like this if you do a lot of nail art, or even just getting a simple dotting tool if you just want to do dots, because they look great and they took almost no time at all to do. So I topped everything off with Revlon's quick dry top coat, and this is something I'd heard great things about. I heard it was a rival for Seche Vite, and I don't like the chemicals that are in that one, so I haven't wanted to try it, but I wanted something that dried fast and cleanly, and Revlon is definitely the way to go with that. Last week for my first manicure, there was one nail that a bubble grew from the top coat, and then it didn't go away. So when I put it down, I just make sure there's no bubbling, and if there is, I just, you know, put another layer there and straighten it out, because I don't want my nails to look bubbled. One of my coworkers last week actually thought I had my nails professionally done, or that I had she thought I had fake nails on. That's what it was, because she thought that it looked too clean to be something I did myself, and I think it's because of this new top coat that just gives a really nice finish to everything. And I would definitely recommend using this, especially if you don't want the chemicals from the Seche Vite, and the Orly bonder, which is something that a lot of nail studios actually use. So these are 2 powerhouses that can really help with your manicures in the future, and I'm really glad I took a chance and picked them both up, because I am getting really long lasting nails out of it. So that is my manicure for this week. It's going to be a lot of one color manicures after this, so I don't know if I'll do a lot of videos or not. We'll see. I might just do it in pictures so you can see the colors. I might not do anything. I don't know. But definitely once June starts and everything's going again, I'll be able to do fun, fancy things. So that is it for me from this week, and I will talk to you again soon. Bye!